discussing this thing with you, I'm getting angry, sir. What is the need of discussing this with you? Even as I'm talking to you, I'm not even sure of what I'm going to eat today.
He has gone to France to work. He has gone to Saudi Arabia to work. He has gone to London to work. He has gone to all over the world to work.
It's been 2 years since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took office as Nigeria's commander-in-chief. He came in with a promise of renewed hope, bold reforms, and a commitment to fix the economy, improve security, and attract investment. 2 years later, Nigerians are divided. Some says the president has taken tough but necessary steps, like removing food subsidies and pushing for economic restructuring. Others argue that these changes have made life harder, with rising prices, unemployment, and insecurity still eating hard. There are also debates about whether the government is truly listening to the people or just following its own path. So as we mark 2 years under the Tinubu administration, one question stands out. On today's edition of People Talk, Vanguard Live hits the street to ask Nigerians their verdicts on President Tinubu 2 years in office. How would you rate President Tinubu's performance so far?
If we have good government, I think those killings will have stopped. You understand that? If we look at what is happening in Nigeria today, we will not say Tinubu have done anything. We want him to go to the north, stop the killings in the north, in the Benue and several other places, so that farmers can go back to their farm and there will be supply of food in the country. Where the citizens are hungry, you will not say the federal government is doing anything. It's not. I don't think that the Tinubu is not for me. You have not started. We need a president that will start somewhere. What I mean by start somewhere, stop the killings in the north, in the Benue and other places. The citizens of the country are not safe. They are hungry. So why will you not say that Tinubu, the president, is doing work? Where is he working? This is the primary duty of the government, to make sure that the citizens are safe, that the people are not hungry. Go to people's homes. Some people cannot be able to. If you look at everywhere now, people are outside. They are homeless. A lot of citizens of the country are homeless. Sometimes I come out and begin to cry, not for myself, for people. The citizens are hungry. They are homeless. So why will I? It looks as if we don't have government. I have to tell you the truth. We don't have government. The government we are having today, they care for their family and their lovely ones. And these are the things Nigerians need to understand. It's not about voting your person, voting tribe or this. No. Voting somebody who understand what Nigeria is passing through. And what is that Nigeria is passing through? Insecurity everywhere, hunger. So President Tinubu, if I should give him any credit, he should go to the north, stop the killing in the north, stop the killing of the Boko Haram. Let the farmers go to the farm and begin to farm. If the way you look at Nigeria now, you see violence everywhere among the youth. No job, no means of survival, nothing. Even discussing this thing with you, I'm getting angry, sir. What is the need of discussing this with you? Even as I'm talking to you, I'm not even sure of what I'm going to eat today. Struggling everywhere. Yet we have oil, we have what it takes to make this country better. So you asking me, no. To me, well, I will give him that respect because he's a president. But to me, nothing. Zero. I'll give him zero.
Yeah, the first 2 years in office. Well, you see, the very best way you can notice it is from what you see on the newspaper, like commissioning of roads and the Lagos-Calabar Expressway, mainly on construction and offsetting some debts, So, but you see, but the man on the street is hungry, A lot of people are, prices of things, every commodities are skyrocketing. So that one is somehow. But when it comes to construction and development, he's making very fantastic giant stride there, very much. Because of the heavy cost of oil, virtually everything, the price of any commodities are high. So if the price of oil can go down, invariably the prices of these commodities will also go down too. But you see, like I said, you can see virtually every newspaper is reporting how he's commissioning construction. That's very, very good. But the average man on the street is not even aware of that. They don't read the newspaper. You understand? So the very best is try and read the average man on the street too. The economy we can see is very, very rough and dicey. Yes, like I said, the oil thing is the biggest problem today because that dictates everybody. See, you want to move from here to here, say 300, 500, 1,000, So that virtually affects things the most. So that's the area. And for security, you see the Benue thing, that one is even beyond my own comprehension. The armies are there. Yet, these things are still happening. The army are doing their very best, but we can see these people coming. I don't know whether they are vanishing in and out, or so, nobody knows. So, but I think the very best to do with these people, I wish one could get their leaders, call them, negotiate. You know, what do you want? You know, negotiate so that you can, you know, somehow settle out. Fighting, I don't understand.
I can say he's doing the best of his knowledge and of his power. In this country, during the time of the military regime, everything has changed. We thought that President Buhari, as a former army officer, whether I can change everything. See, yes, the thing is still bad, worth more than Tinubu time. But we thank God, Tinubu is trying his best for these 2 years, what I see. Watching my television yesterday, I learned that Tinubu established some borehole in a village at Kaduna and other sites, which are what everybody was fetching water, drinking. Yeah. And that did not happen during Buhari time. In our own area here, see the road that they are going to do now from Lagos to Calabar. What of the railway line? Everything is working. Even in the light, I left my barrack, that is after custom field here. Since 3 days, light is not gone. I'm using the light. But during Buhari, like something like that. 3 days, a week, you can't get light. And two of my sons is in police. I know what they are collecting with salary now. But during Buhari, I know what we are collecting. The man is trying. Let us give him chance. Let him complete 4 years. Let him complete 4 years by judgment.
He has gone to France to work, he has gone to Saudi Arabia to work, he has gone to London to work, he has gone to all over the world to work. So it's working. Yeah, the hunger mostly caused by Boko Haram. You don't want these farmers away from their farms. You know, they can't access their farms anymore. Some of them let their farms fallow for a long time because of Boko Haram in the north. But it started from Tinubu's regime. It has been there for 6 or 7 years ago.